Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on albertlealive.com.
Welcome to Roy Nystrom Arena in Albert Lea, where for one of those rare times of the year, it's warmer in here than it is outside. At the Tiger pregame show, I'm Jay Paul, voice of the Tigers, along with my daughter Paisley, producing, my daughter Farron on camera. It's a Paul production. If you're watching this free live stream, please let all your friends and family near and far know about AlbertLeaLive.com. And if you own or run a business, consider advertising on our 140-plus games and events each year. Nobody can get your message to as many people as AlbertLeaLive.com, and nobody gives you more in return for your advertising dollar than AlbertLeaLive.com. Just ask our current sponsors, Hy-Vee of Albert Lea, Advanced Focus Dental of Albert Lea, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT of Albert Lea, Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, Mr. Sandless of Albert Lea, Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea Bus Company, and ServiceMaster by Ayat, who sponsors our scoreboard each and every night as well. Albert Lea has won 8 in a row over the visiting Red Wing Wingers, including a 5-1 season opening win at their barn on November 28th. That's 55 days ago. I did the math. The Wingers, Brody Peterson scored first in that game, and then 5 unanswered Tiger goals from Tyler Balfe, Ethan Steeler, Fletcher Persig, Jacob Kolker, and Casey Olvey. Nate Herr had 2 assists in that game. And in the first period of that first game of the year, Drake Sternhagen had a 5-minute major penalty for head contact, and then he followed it up with a 10-minute game misconduct for head conduct, all in the first period. Such a roughhouser. Owen Hansen saved 24 of the 25 shots he faced in goal in that first game of the year for the Tigers. Tigers are 2-3 against their section opponents, 4-3 and in 5th place in the Big 9 Conference, and 10-7 overall. Red Wing is 8-8 overall, but only 2-5 and in 8th place in the Big 9. Senior captain Zayden Brua and sophomore Casey Olvey are tied for the team leading goals with 13 each. And that's tied for 95th best in the state. Casey tied with junior Drake Sternhagen for the team lead in assists with 15. Casey also has the points lead with 28, which is tied for 92nd in the state. Not bad for a sophomore. He's one up on Sternhagen in that stat, points. And also Drake has 12 goals right behind Casey and Zayden. Sophomore Carter Sloan leads Red Wing in scoring. He has 9 goals. Senior Ethan Anderson has 12 assists to lead the Wingers, and their points leader is sophomore Brody Peterson with 18. Tigers senior goaltender Owen Hansen has started several games in a row. He's played 72% of the minutes this season in goal, and he's 8-4 on the season. He's got an excellent 2.27 goals against average and a real good 912 save percentage. His 8 wins, by the way, tied for 29th best in the state. 2.27 GAA is 25th best, and the 912 save percentage is tied for 33rd best in the state. The Wingers have 2 netminders with a lot of minutes this year. Senior Mason Chaska has played 58% of the time. He's got a 4-6 record, 3.85 goals against average, and an 889 save percentage, while senior Ben Flynn is 4-2 with a 3.01 GAA and 912 save percentage. The Tigers have outscored our opponents 69-49 so far, with 45% of our goals scored in the second period, 32% in the third, only 23% in the first. We give up about the same amount of goals in each period, 15, 17, and 18 per. Red Wing has only scored 50 goals this year. That's 19 less than us. They've given up 56. They play pretty even in the first period, 19-16 total goals for and against. Real even in the second, 18-18, but they run out of gas in the third, being outscored 22-12. The Tiger power play still stout with a 25.9% success rate, 15 goals out of 58 power play opportunities. Our PK gives up goals 22.2% of the time. It's pretty good, 10 goals in 45 times, at least a man down. And the Red Wing power play is only 16.3%, successful only 8 goals in 49 power plays. And their PK was 73.6%, 14 goals scored in their 53 times a man down. Albert Lea Boys Hockey head coach Matt Erickson joining me on the Tiger pregame after a break here. And I'll also talk to a couple of seniors on the squad coming up here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Hungry? Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever with classic favorites and mouth-watering new menu items. We've got breakfast sandwiches worth getting out of bed for, made from scratch omelets. And let's do lunch. Try our delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and the juiciest burgers around. Whether you dine in, get it to go, or have it delivered, the best breakfast and lunch is at Hy-Vee Market Grill.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com.
It is the Tiger Boys hockey pregame, continuing with head coach Matt Erickson. Coach, near as I can tell, you're fifth in the Big Nine at 4-3, and you have the fourth best overall record in your section at 10-7. Even though you're only 2-3 in games versus section opponents, what matters more, those games, or is it overall?
Well, section games matter. Yeah. They matter more just because it's set off the playoffs, and that's how you get seeded. But, I mean, when we set goals at the beginning of the year, we always want to be in the top half of the Big Nine, and vie for a Big Nine title. The Big Nine is a tough conference to win. Because
when you get your Northfields and your Easts and your
West is good right now. So it's been a tough conference even since I played, for a lot of years to win. So the section really, I mean, we've got 3 section games left. They all are very, very meaningful, so we've got to take care of business tonight.
Yeah, I counted 4, but I know you have...
Maybe it is 4.
You have 5 conference games, and I counted 4 sections, 3 or 4. But you can move up with a bunch of wins down the stretch here.
Yeah, we've got to... I mean...
In both conference and section.
Yeah, all of them are very meaningful at this point. Just, not only that, and I've alluded to this, many times with your interviews, Jay, that we want to be playing our best hockey here in the next couple weeks. Yeah, so we've, coming out of the Christmas break, I thought we were playing really good. We took a step backwards a little bit a couple weeks ago. Took some losses, won a few games, so it's been one of those where we've got to really start to gain some steam here.
Yeah, definitely. Tonight, a 2-point conference game and a section game versus Red Wing, a team you soundly defeated 5-1 in your season opener in their barn 55 days ago. That was your 8th straight win against the Wingers. But 9 in a row sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? Give them credit. They're a scrappy group. So I've had a few people ask how tonight's going to go. We're going to get their best. And you can't, at this point of the year, throw records out. You can't take any team for granted.
No easy ones.
Because everybody's hungry, right? So, seniors are hungry because they know it's getting down to the end. You've got your underclassmen trying to prove themselves for the next following year. So, at where we're at right now, everybody's hungry. Throw records out. It doesn't really matter.
And if anybody's hunting numbers, then, stats and stuff, this is the time to pile those up.
Right, 100%, right?
You've scored 19 more goals than Red Wing this season. Your special teams percentages are way better than theirs. So if your boys are locked in, they should get the job done tonight. In fact, there's a string of games here. You're in a 5-game stretch, started with West Tonka last Saturday, of teams at 500 or lower. Games you should win, and tonight versus Red Wing and Saturday against Marshall at home are 2 of those. I feel a streak coming on.
Well, let's hope so, right? And I'm, like I said, throw records out. We just want to be playing our best hockey and put forth our best effort, and we'll see what happens.
Good news, bad news on the health front. You lose 1, you gain 1.
Yeah, so Sammy McGill, which is a big loss for us, big power forward. He's going to be out for the rest of the year, a little knee meniscus injury, which hurts us, as far as our depth goes. But we do get Brock Scott back, fellow senior, which will, kind of give us a punch in the arm, so to speak, as we've been excited and he's been back skating with us for 3 days, and we've really missed Brock.
Nothing like being out, though, to get him all fired up. Right?
Yeah, so he's going to be ready to go for sure. We've seen that energy for 3 days this week that, and I can only imagine as a senior when you get an injury and you miss, some really meaningful games, not only for your senior season, but in your career when you have to sit out for that many games. It's gonna create some energy. That's for sure.
You bet. You have Hockey Day, Albert Lee, Saturday. I'm hoping it's not too cold for that. It's going to be warmer in here than it is out there for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it's not looking real good, is it, as far as cold-wise? So hopefully we can get some fans here, and they'll stay around the rink.
But it's all day Saturday, Sunday, too.
Yeah, so it actually starts tomorrow with some youth hockey games.
Are they going to have them? Because the school games are off.
Yeah, so the youth association is separate from the school, so they'll be able to have those games unless the opponents cancel or whatever, which would be a little bit of a bummer for the U10 girl teams.
Yeah.
But games start tomorrow. They'll go into Sunday. Hopefully it's always a real big day for our community. So hopefully we can get some support out here.
You can squeeze it all on a one sheet of ice.
Yeah, which is why it has to go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's a weekend thing right now.
Otherwise, they get playing out at Hike Field or something.
Right.
Anyway, have fun, keep your toes warm, and get that W there.
All right, thanks, Jay.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics at Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
All right, we have the Tiger pregame here. It's boys hockey tonight, and we're talking with number 12, senior Evan Amundsen, as well as number 19, senior Tyler Balf. You've got to be Tyler because you're so tall. So, Evan, no goals, 2 assists, 18 penalty minutes, tied with Zayden Brewer for second most on the team. You're 11 minutes behind Drake with 8 games left. Can you catch him? Start knocking heads, man.
I mean, I like to be physical out there, so we'll see.
No, it's good. It's fun to watch you guys play. And Tyler, 3 goals, 1 on the power play, 4 assists, and 2 penalty minutes. How would you assess your play so far?
It's been all right. A little slow start. Hope to pick it up the rest of the year.
Coming down the stretch, man. This is when it counts.
Senior year.
Yeah, that too. Huh? What other sports do you play, Tyler?
I just play golf.
All right. So you were on the state tournament team last year?
No, I was on JV.
Oh, you're going to be on the varsity this year?
I don't think I'm going to play.
Oh, all right. Why not?
Just go out.
If you're not going to put you on varsity, why?
Go out on my own, have some fun, you know?
There you go. That's even better. You might win money that way.
Yeah.
Then, Evan, how about you, other sports?
Golf.
Same thing, huh? Varsity or JV?
Yep, varsity.
Ooh, so you were part of that team.
Yep, I sure was. It was quite an experience getting to go up in the cities and play in that tournament.
A lot of the guys are back, so you got another shot at it, huh?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not positive this year on if we're going to be double A or single A based on population, but that kind of has an effect on some of the teams we're playing.
How about that Teeter kid? He can play.
Oh, Teeter's always been good. He's In my opinion, I think he's better than his brother Drew. So,
well, he finished better, that's for sure, at state.
yeah, let's hope he can continue to grow and help lead our team.
Yeah, that's true. How about any college plans, Evan?
As of right now, I'll be attending Riverland in Austin for my associate's degree in law enforcement.
Nice job, nicely done. That's good for you. How about you, Tyler?
I plan to go play juniors after high school.
Okay, I think I saw that on. You guys do your own little questionnaire thing on online. I think I saw that part there. Mine's better, by the way. But yeah. Any significance as to your uniform number? What are you? 19, Tyler?
No, it's just one of those numbers that looks good. Look good, play
Happen
good.
to give it to you.
Yeah.
How about the 12 for you, Evan?
Just the number's been in my family for a long time, so got to continue it on.
12 for your senior year too. Yeah. You got a pregame ritual, Evan?
Usually I get a hot dog. That's about it.
Yeah, how about you, Tyler?
I make sure to tape my stick and then leave it in my stall.
Taping the stick is very important. Yeah. Favorite musical artist or group, Tyler?
Probably Treaty Oak.
Not familiar, but I'll have to check that out. How about you, Evan?
Oh, you'll know this one. Probably Metallica.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know a few of those. Now, everybody says they don't have one of these, but come on. I had Farrah Fawcett, Celebrity Crush, Evan.
Sydney Sweeney.
That's a good one, yeah. How about you, Tyler?
Tate McRae.
All right. Well, you guys are honest. That's good. How about a favorite food, Tyler?
Pizza.
That's a classic. Can't beat that. How about Evan?
A good steak dinner.
Yeah. Steak and shrimp is my favorite of all time. Favorite drink?
Gatorade or Powerade.
Tyler?
Mountain Dew.
All right. Favorite app, Tyler?
Probably Snapchat.
Okay. How about you, Evan?
I'm probably on TikTok the most.
And favorite athlete, Evan Anfinson?
Victor Hovland.
Oh, hey, there's the one I haven't heard before, so that's good. How about you, Tyler?
My brother, Evan Ball.
Oh, hey, keep it in the family. Favorite cartoon, last question. Favorite cartoon, Tyler?
Oh, I don't know.
All time.
All time. SpongeBob comes to mind.
It's a classic, man. How about you, Evan?
I always liked Wild Kratts.
That's another good one. The dude with the big teeth. Yeah. All right. Hey, guys, stay healthy down the stretch here. Keep going. Get those W's, and let's make some noise, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It's Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday. Get hundreds of items for just 99 cents, like pork chops, Campbell's soup, and hundreds more during Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
We're hiring. The Albert Lea Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today.
Go ahead and listen on your phone, see if you can hear us. We did have a little dip out on audio there, but hopefully we're back on. Starters for Red Wing, they have Ben Flan in goal. 4-2 with a 3.01 goals against average, 912 save percentage. He is a senior. Also Carter Sloan, a sophomore, with 9 goals and 7 assists, 10 penalty minutes. Brody Peterson, a sophomore, 8 goals, 10 assists, and no penalty minutes. Maddox Peterson is a senior, no goals and 6 assists with 6 penalty minutes. And Marcus Finholt, a senior, 4 goals, 7 assists, and 28 penalty minutes, leading his team in that category. And for Albert Lea, they're starting all seniors tonight. It's Tyler Balf, Ethan Steeler, Brock Scott. And here's our anthem. So again, we start seniors tonight, including the two gentlemen I talked to in the pregame. Tyler Ball starting on the line with Ethan Steeler and Brock Scott, who's back from injury, and Zayden Brua and Evan Amfinson, who I talked to earlier. Those two seniors starting on the blue line with Owen Hansen in goal. Owen's had a great year. He is doing some good stuff. 912 save percentage, 2.27 goals against average, which is top 100 easily. Top 20s. In fact, he's under 30th place in the state in wins with 8. He's 8-4 with goals against average, and also as regards to his save percentage. So very nice year for him, and he's starting, I think, his 5th game in a row here in goal. The JV won a big 5-3 win over Red Wing with Ledger Olson in net. Had a great game. 46. We got outshot 46-21 in the JV game, and we won 5-3. We made 5 of 21 shots to win that game. You don't hear that often. It's pretty good. But they do need to shoot a little more than that, I think, in future games if they want to keep winning, because it's not enough shots, especially when they more than double you. That's what we need. It's a big W. And they get the face-off with Amfinson securing that, and we are underway. And Red Wing and Albert Lea, and then doubleheader Saturday. We have no games tomorrow. They'll have a couple out here tomorrow night as part of Hockey Day Albert Lea. But we won't be on the air until Saturday. 2 o'clock boys against Marshall. And then a 6 o'clock game for the girls with Minnesota River. That should be a dandy. As we have the back-to-backs on Saturday. It's stolen away here as Brua, the senior captain, and he gets it to Brock Scott, back from injury. He scores on his first shot. How beautiful is that? Brock, nice return to the lineup. Coach said in the pregame he was just itching to get back out there and prove himself, and that is his first goal of the year, and it comes after that injury. Boy, he's proven that he belongs for sure. We had too many wires here, but 1-0 even strength goal there for Brock, his first of the year, and no, that's not his first, it's his third. My fault. Third of the year. I'm thinking of somebody else, obviously. 3 for Brock. He's got 2 assists as well on the year so far. So that was good. We'll see if anybody got the assists on that. I do have my PA mic hooked up, but I haven't heard her yet. Let me see if she says anything. She will once they get going anyway. They usually do.
Scoring for your Tigers, number 11, Brock Scott. Assisted by number 14, Zayden Brua. That's 11 from 14.
All right, so Brua gets his 13th assist of the year. He'll go with 13 goals. And he's one of the leading scorers on the team with the junior Drake Sternhagen and that sophomore who's been doing so great, Casey Olvey, this year. Yes, back and forth between the blue lines, and we're just a minute and a half in here. 1-0 Albert Lea, thanks to Brock Scott. Getting back to playing form in a hurry. And here come the Tigers with Brua leading the way into the zone. He's got number 10 along with him. That's Drake Sternhagen. Now to the point, over to the right circle. In the middle, shot goes up. That's gloved away. The goaltender is Flan. He's able to secure it. Stop play. A little shoving between Brua and that might have been friendly shoving between Zayden and Ethan Anderson, another senior over there for Red Wing. No refs jumped in there to stop it, so I got a feeling it might have been friendlier than it looked. As the face-off is controlled by Albert Lea again, and around it goes. I'm Jay Paul, along with my daughters, Farron and Paisley, bringing in the game here from the house that Roy built Oh, a hard hit for Anfinson into the back glass there. But he pops right back up, and the Tigers do lose it out of the zone, but going to fire it back in right on goal. A shot taken there by Drew Olvey from past the red line. He made it all the way. That was a zipper. And there's another one that goes in, and it's loose out front. They're hacking away at it, but Red Wing takes it out of the zone, back the other way. As then it's picked up by Persig, and he flops one right into the zone to the goaltender, Flan, who stops it. Here comes Red Wing after Alberti gets a couple of changes. Balfasy out there with also Nate Herr on defense. Drew Olvey is out on the ice, as well as Scott. And I'm missing one, I think, but I think I covered most of them there as the Tigers play it in their defensive zone. Trying to get it out of there, and it's held in by the wingers, but Albert Lee not even letting them get a shot off. We're up 4-0 in shots as that one goes out of play. And they'll have a face-off to Hansen's right. Or his other right, his left, I guess. It's Kolker in the face-off. Brua's out there with him. Sternhagen. And Sternhagen has it right now. He's got Casey Ulvey with him. There's Ulvey. It goes right through past his stick. Held in by Brua at the point. He puts one in, and that's blocked out front. Goes to the far side half wall. Sternhagen feeds Kolker out front. They got a shot off, and there was another shot, I think, by Casey Ulvey that got blocked out of the way. And that one goes in from the point. I don't know if it was redirected, but whoever took it was number 8, Hauser, who took the shot. See who goes to the bench first. It's Kolker who redirected that one. So Kolker gets his 7th goal of the year to make it 2-0 Albert Lee. And Hauser will have an assist for sure, because he was the one who shot it originally. Captain Kolker makes it 2-0 even strength. And Hauser will get his 3rd assist of the year. And we'll see if anybody else does as well, but play continues. 2-0, 13 minutes in left here in the first.
For your Tigers, number 17, Jacob Kolker. Assisted by number 9, Casey Ulvey, and number 8, Ethan Hauser.
So Casey got an assist. And for Ulvey, that will be his 16th assist, leading the team in that category. He's also got 13 goals. He's the leading point scorer now. As play comes back around to the top of the point there, Brua was played off of the puck. He was pushed off of the puck, and here comes Red Wing out of the zone into the offensive end with 12.5 to go here. 2-0, Albert Lee, 6-0 in shots. Big hit into the boards. That's going to be a penalty on Albert Lee. First penalty of the night. And making his way over there is Ethan Hauser. He's got to wait for the door to open. Somebody's looking on his phone, he's supposed to be opening the door over there. Ethan has 2 penalty minutes on the year, so that's his 2nd penalty of the season. Boarding or something like that, because he had a hard hit into the boards with that guy. So 2 minutes, penalty kill coming up here. Our penalty kill running 77.8%. Their power play is only 16.3.
Number 8, Ethan Hauser, 2 minutes for tripping.
That was tripping. He tripped him into the boards. I see how that works. That was hit all the way down. And Red Wing gathers it up as the penalty kill does its job early in this power play. And Brock Scott playing tough, forechecking back there, trying to steal the puck. And he does, and he backhands one in. It goes in! He's got 2 in his return in the first period. Woo! So good. Brock, his 4th of the season. That's a shorthanded goal, and it's 3-0. Albert Lee. And we're 5 minutes and 8 seconds in. Brock's got 2 tonight, 4 on the season. I guess he was ready to come back. He stole that away. Great forecheck. You got all the power play, all the goals on replay? All right. I get Paisley going on. She's got to replay the goals, girl. She's a beginner. We'll give her. Keep that replay button ready. Whenever a goal goes in, you wait about 5 seconds and then hit that thing. I got a feeling we'll have more goals. But we missed Brock's first 2 in replay after injury. But, I mean, it's not like his first 2 of varsity. We have a timeout right now. 3-0. With a minute and 29 left in the Red Wing power play, which we scored on. And we're up 7-0 in shots. So everything going Albert Lee's way. Go ahead and play one of those single commercials if you want to here. And we'll be back with some more action right away here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
It's Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday. Get hundreds of items for just 99 cents, like pork chops, Campbell's soup, and hundreds more during Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday.
Back here at the Roy and face-off here at 3-0. Brock Scott just scoring a shorthander. See who assisted him. Nobody assisted him. He stole it away and put it in himself, so it's unassisted. And play continues. There's still a minute 17 left in the Red Wing power play. Trying to kill it here for Albert Lee. Nate Herr is out there, as well as Brock Scott. As Brua and Steeler are also on the ice, the 4 for Albert Lee. As they knock it down the ice here and kill some more time. A minute left in the power play. 11:22 to go in the first period. 3-0, although we can't prove it on replay. Albert Lee ahead of Red Wing. Just have to take my word for it, I guess. But Sternhagen coming up to forecheck a little bit. He does. He almost took it away, spun around, and he's looking to do what Brock just did and get a shorthanded goal. I don't know. Last time I've seen 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty kill. But Drake gave it a shot there, and now it's 3-on-3 as Red Wing brings it into the zone. Hansen still has not had to make a save yet. It's 7-0 in shots, and they score. I jinxed him. Yeah. Just reporting the facts, folks. I'm not a part of it. Other than talking. 28 is Braden Lovett. He is 4th of the year. Makes it 3-1. That's a power play goal. Could be Lovett. Is it a double T? Yeah, it could be Lovett. He's a junior. Double T. Power play goal makes it 3-1 here in the first. Man, a lot of goals flying around here. So Paisley, did you get that one on a replay? No. Paisley. I'm going to switch you with your sister here in a minute. Just do shots on goal between periods. Concentrate on that. You need to write yourself a note, dear. Replay. So, 4 goals will not show you at the end of the first period, but maybe they'll get some more. And 10:24 remain here. I mean, we're only less than 7 minutes into the game, and it's 3-1. Oh, a stick goes flying. That was Steelers. He picks it up, and another save goes into the side of the net there with Hansen, but that might be their first shot on goal, and it was into the side of the net. No, their first shot was the goal they scored. Duh. See if they give them credit for that shot. They haven't yet, because it wasn't a shot. It was into the side of the net. 10:12 to go, and they'll face off here to the right of Owen with Brua. No, that was Kolker in the face-off, won by the Tigers. Harassed by the Red Wings all the way down the ice, but there's Casey Ulvey fighting his way to the back wall. Picks it up, centers it for Kolker. Didn't make the connection, though, and back the other way come the Wingers. 9:50 to go. So we've had a power outage as far as audio. I don't know what happens there. That's odd. But we're back on there, and then, of course, the replay fiasco. But it'll get fixed here if you fix it, I'll stop saying it. As they get into the corner, Kolker and Sternhagen trying to dig it out, and Drake's got it. He centers one to Casey, who puts it in. Olvey, did you get it? But did you jump the gun and cut me off, or did you wait until I was done talking? It comes with time. Casey Olvey, I know Drake's going to get one of the assists there, as it might be the only one. No, Kolker touched it too, I think, and then Casey Olvey put it in. So even strength, it's 4-1, Albert Lee, and for Olvey, a team-leading 14th goal of the season.
For your Tigers, number 9, Casey Olvey. Assisted by number 10, Drake Sternhagen. That's 9 from 10.
All right, they're just going to call the one assist, and for Drake, that's his 16th assist. Those two, along with Brua, are the 3 leading scorers for Albert Lee. And now 4-1, and we're still only 8 minutes into the game here. As Red Wing comes flying down the ice, gets it taken away about the red line. As that was Ethan Brownlee who took it away. Now they knock it all the way back behind Hansen. Tigers gather it up. Getting it out of the zone. Here comes Brownlee again. He's on the near side, takes a shot, bouncing out front, and Persig tried to stuff it in there, but it was Flan was able to stop it. And with 8:32 to go, it's 10-1 in shots, 4-1 in goals, and we got proof of one of them. At least it's ours. And face off to the right, the left rather, of Flan. Steelers in this one for us. I see Brock Scott out there, and I see Ethan Hauser, number 8. Also Brua there. He puts one in back behind the goal. Balf also on the ice for the Tigers. Brock Scott gets tangled up with the goaltender, and they'll stop play. The net came loose with 8:18 to go. 4-1. Good guys. A couple of changes for the Red Wing squad. No changes for Albany, so the 5 I gave you are the 5 that are out there. And now the referees are confabbing here. They're going to bring it out to the red dot here for the face-off with the Scott collision with Flan. And Steeler in the face-off loses that draw. Tigers get a hold of it, take it away before it gets too deep in the zone. Played around by Brua, and out of the zone, Brock Scott knocks it to the near wall, chased down by Steeler. Actually, Balf was chasing it down. Brock with that forecheck, he is just constant motion, which is good. And Red Wing takes it the other way into the zone, trailing by 3. 9.5 minutes into this thing. Steeler playing way back with Hauser. But they have trouble getting it out of the zone, and now they get it all the way into the offensive end, and it's Sternhagen fighting in the corner for it. Kolker's out there. That gets out of the zone quick, but Drew Olvey knocks it right back in. Sternhagen hit the ice, and we have a stoppage. I think they're going to throw a winger in the box for tripping. Nope. Guess not. Was it offside? I don't know. They're going to face off at the red dot. No. They are putting him in. It's 28. It's just that delayed effect when it takes them forever to get over there. The Braden Lovett, the goal scorer for them, is going for their first penalty for tripping Sternhagen. And that gives us our first power play. We're going to have to discuss it with the bench here for Red Wing. And coach Tony Koski. But anyway, our power play is 25.9%. Their penalty kill 73.6%. Not great, but just only a 4% less than our PK. Casey Ulvey in the face-off with Kolker and Brua. Persig and Sternhagen out there on this power play, and it gets knocked all the way down the ice in the air off the face-off. That was pretty good. So a minute 50 to go by the time they get it.
Number 28, Braden Lovett, 2 minutes for interference.
There's the official announcement. Again, interference as Sternhagen has it at the top of the near circle. He walks in a few steps, skates in. Kolker gets it right back to Drake in the corner. Surveys, puts one behind the goal and into the corner that pops all the way out to the blue line. Brua's got it now. And over to Casey. Finds Drake in the corner. Not perfectly, though, and he's got to kind of regroup. Drake goes down the middle of the crease, in towards the crease, but tries to pass it off, and it's flicked out of the zone by the Wingers' defense. Still a minute 4 to go as the Tigers gather it up and make another run here. Same 5. Persig in the middle between Casey and Drake. And it gets kicked away, and out of the zone it goes. It's a 1-on-2 for Red Wing, and they just dump it in. Goes behind the goal. 44 seconds to go in the Tiger power play. Drake Sternhagen zipping down the near wall, goes all the way in against 3 guys, feeds it over. Oh, Casey almost got his second of the game. That was just wide. As Brua puts one in there, and that gets blocked out front. I don't know if it's the goaltender or the D, but still 23 seconds left in this power play. We're up 11-2 in shots, 4-1 in goals. 5:27 to go in the period. As Brua has it now, leaving his defensive zone, where it's 10 seconds left in the power play. And do you have power play on the screen too? Already power play? Good for you. As we're teaching Paisley, the producer. It's a lot of stuff there. I don't blame you. It's all right. You get the hang of it. Your sister's doing well with it, but she's had a lot more experience. So it's good to get you the experience too here. And Tyler Balf, one of my interviews earlier, comes in, takes a shot, goes wide right. Steeler trying to keep it alive, but Red Wing able to flick it out of there in the air, and it hit something, the ref says, so it's out of play. Well, they're back to full strength, so we're 0 for 1 on the power play. They are 1 for 1 on their power play, and we got a shorthander on their power play as well. A goal each on their power play. As the shorthander from Brock Scott, his second of the game, coming off an injury. So happy for Brock. He was skating hard. Coach said that he thought he was ready to go. He's just full of energy and skating hard. And he proved it by scoring 2 of these 4 goals here in the first period. Taken away by Steeler, and then a whistle. We're going to have a cross check. Is it Red Wings Marcus Finholt? No. Yep. No. Brock Scott. They got the wrong team and everything. Brock will go. And for Scott, that is his second penalty of the season, just like Hauser. So their power play, again, they're 1 for 1 tonight, but only 16% on the season. And their only goal of the game, Braden Lovett, on the power play. 4-1, Albert Lee with 4:20 to go in the period. And now a 2-minute power play for the Wingers as Brua hit his, he went on his backside there on the ice behind the goal, but he pops right back up. And it's going to be Brua, Kolker, Hauser.
Scott, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Yeah, it was cross-checking. I saw that sign. And Sternhagen also out there with those guys, the 4 defenders of this power play. And that one was in close, but was redirected. And I think Hansen got ahead of that one. It might be his 3rd save of the game here. Now against the Back wall out in front. A shot from the side goes in. Might have ricocheted off of Hansen. And I don't know who got it for Red Wing, but the first guy to the bench is number 21, Maddox Peterson, a senior. Had to be his first goal of the year. No, it's 22. Marcus Finholt. And that is Marcus's 5th of the season. And another power play. Boy, their power play is 16% coming in. It's leaps and bounds better now. They're 2 for 2 on the power play. That's kind of unbelievable, but that's what happens. 4-2 with 3.5 to go in the opening period. Albert still a commanding lead here, but don't want to let him back in. Keep him off the power play. That would be one way.
22, Marcus Finholt, assisted by number 25, Ethan Anderson, and number 18, Brody Peterson.
And we have a whistle here. And that evens it up because going to the box is Braden Lovett, their goal scorer today, one of them, the junior. And his second time in the box today. He had 4 penalty minutes coming in. He's got 4 today. So, we are on the power play for the second time at 0-1 on the night, and close, but no cigar there for the offense. Brock Scott, as well as Drew Ulvey, and Tyler Balfe, Ethan Hauser, and Nate Herr out there to try and get a goal here on the power play. Right around 25% on the year. Not too bad. Balfe has it at the point. Sends one in. It's rebounded off. Herr couldn't get a stick on it, but it goes to Hauser. Now Balfe again. Right between the circles, he sends one in. It goes wide. Yes. Herr is fighting for it in the corner. Gets knocked to the ice. And no call. Shot goes in and ricochets off the goaltender. Scott picks it up. Gets it out to Balfe. Tyler sends it over to Brock in the near circle. Takes a shot. Looking for the Hattie. A first period Hattie would be great. As it's out front, and Red Wing able to zip it out of the zone there with a minute left to go here in the power play. 2:20 left in the period. Balfe flying into the zone. He's got Brock Scott behind him here and to the right as hold it in. Drew Ulvey holds it in. Balfe has it. Persig's in there now. He's camped out in front of the goal. Scott chasing it down in the corner, but it gets played out front. Shot goes in and around the back to the far corner. And Balfe has it there. No, Drew Ulvey has it there. And Red Wing plays it out. 35 seconds to go as the Tigers chase it down. Who would have thought? We go 0-2 on the power play. They go 2 for 2 with the numbers they had coming in. But that's the reason you keep track of things. Here comes Hauser into the zone. Gets it out to Drake. Over to Brua in the far circle. He sends it in. A pass to Hauser. Takes a shot. That gets blocked. Red Wing trying to play it out of there off a ricochet. Can't do it. Sternhagen holds it in there. And then they finally do play it down, and they're back to full strength. We're 0 for 2 on our power play. And they are 2 for 2. And yet we lead 4-2 with Brock Scott 2 goals. You got Kolker with a goal. You got Casey Ulvey with a goal. As we are into our last minute here of the first period. And Red Wing trying to cut it to 1 in a high-flying first period. I mean, we're on pace for a 12-6 game here. Yes, plays back behind the goal and chased down, and Brua gets a nice check there in the corner. Hauser, a lot of ice time for him as he plays it down to Kolker, who centered it, and then it got picked off by Red Wing. And Kolker tried to hold it in the zone, but at least he got possession of it with 21 seconds left. Tigers reset. knocking in with Casey Olvey, and Colker's chasing it with 14 seconds to go. And a shot from the side. It's loose out front, and Drake couldn't get a stick on it. Turnaround shot from between the circles by Casey is blocked, and that will, the icing is called with 1.7 seconds left. So we'll have another face-off coming in the winger zone. Wow, busy first period. The Red Wing coaches are barking orders at their players to stack up in front of the goal area. And the face-off is played, and it is no goal. So we're through one. It's 4-2. Albert Lea will come back and tell you the story of the first period after a break here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics at Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You got it, yeah, you got it like that. When you got it like that. When you got it like that.
Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Delivery is free with the Perks Plus membership, and pickup is always free. Make game day and every day easier. Order online with Hy-Vee.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts. or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
Back here at the Roy, and it's a 4-2 score after one period of play. Albert Lea leading Red Wing. Started out with the guy who came off of injury. His first game back scores just seconds into the game. Brock Scott, even strength goal, his third of the season, assisted by Zayden Brewer, his 13th assist, and that was a 1-0 score. Then Jacob Kolker, not long after that, got another even strength goal. It was his 7th of the year, and assisted by Ethan Hauser, his 3rd assist, and Casey Olvey got his 16th helper of the year. And it was 2-0 Albert Lea. And then 5:08 into the game, Brock scored again. Mr. Scott with his 2nd of the game, 4th of the season. A short-handed goal nonetheless. And a 3-0 lead. Then on that same power play, Red Wing finally scored. Braden Lovett. And he got his Braden's 4th of the season. On a power play, made it 3-1. Then we have proof of Casey Olvey's 14th goal of the year. As we went in, and he was assisted by Drake. That was Olvey's 14th, Drake's 16th assist, and it was 4-1 Albert Lea. And then Red Wing answered with the final goal of the period by Marcus Finholt. Now against the back wall, out in front, a shot from the side goes in. Might have ricocheted off the goaltender there, but Finholt gets credit for that one, and that is Marcus's 5th of the season. So it's a 4-2 first period score here. We had 2 penalties for each. Ethan Hauser and Brock Scott went for Albert Lea, and they scored on both of those power play opportunities. Red Wing did. Their 16% power play is 2 for 2. Our 25%, almost 26% power play is 0 for 2 early on here. But that's the way it goes sometimes, as we have the nice lead here. And they had penalties. Both their penalties were on Braden Lovett, who scored one of their goals, but he also only had 2 penalty minutes coming into the game, and now he's 4 penalty minutes coming into the game. He doubled it in the first period. So a lot of storylines following here, as shots are 16-5. They've revised. It was 16-4 when that period ended, but they've recounted and scorer's box there, and they say 16-5 in favor of Albert Lea, and a 4-2 lead on the board. As we have a busy day on Saturday. It's actually Saturday and Sunday. It's actually tomorrow night, Saturday all day and Sunday all day out here at the arena. And starts at 6 tomorrow with the U10 B2 versus Mankato and the U10 B1 versus Cannon River to follow. Saturday starts at 8:15 in the morning with the Pee Wee A team against Owatonna. The Bantam A's go at 9:45 against New Ulm. They're all going to be on this one sheet of ice because it's the only one we got out here right now. The other one should be ready next month sometime, but not quite yet. At noon Saturday, the boys JV against Marshall. Marshall. Then we play Marshall, the varsity boys. We'll have that at 2 o'clock here on AlbertLeeLive.com. And then a raffle between that game and the girls JV game against Minnesota River. They say St. Peter, but there's no hockey team in St. Peter. It is St. Peter, LeSueur, and some other schools that aren't always represented, but they call themselves Minnesota River. We got to get used to that, folks. But it's just one of my pet peeves. And then we'll have the 6 o'clock game Saturday with the girls varsity against Minnesota River. And Sunday starts at 10 a.m. with Bantam B against Northfield and the Pee Wee C against Owatonna at 11:45. At 1:15, U12 B against Mankato. Squirt B against Winona at 2:45. Squirt C against New Ulm at 4:15. Squirt A versus Mason City at 5:45. There's raffles. Prizes galore, up to $1,500 cash. And Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 7, there's a Tiger Combo from Nell's Diner Food Truck out front. It'll be a little chilly out there, but supposed to be there with burger, fries, and water for the combo. And, of course, plenty of food inside and out. And, like I said, prizes and wall-to-wall hockey for 2.5 days or so. So have fun with that. We've got a break here. And you're going to do, you can just do the short ones if you want, and we'll be back here. It's about 4.5 minutes to go until second period time. 4-2 Albert Lea on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer. Fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
We're hiring. The Albert Lea Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today.
It's Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday. Get hundreds of items for just 99 cents, like pork chops, Campbell's soup, and hundreds more during Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday.
Back here at the Roy, first intermission, 4-2 Albert Lea, 16-5 Albert Lea in shots. I'm texting Nikki Austinson, hoping she's at the Red Wing game with her daughters. See how they're doing. Also tonight, there's boys swimming and diving at 6 at the high school here in town against Mankato West. So that's been going for a while. Might be done by now. And then there was a wrestling meet in Woodbury. It started at 4:30. Stillwater, Woodbury, and Albert Lea in a triangular. Tomorrow, they've canceled everything, except for the 2 games here, because it's not part of the school sports milieu, as it's weird. But on Saturday, more boys swimming in the Varsity Invitational in Owatonna. Starts at 11:30. We've got the boys hockey game at 2 here for Hockey Day Albert Lea, and the 6 o'clock girls game here against Minnesota River as well. And then everybody's off till Tuesday, sports-wise anyway. And but Hockey Day Minnesota does continue Sunday here all day as well at the Roy. So get on out here. It's going to be warmer in here than it is outside. So come on in, warm up, have some fun. Team's back out on the ice here with a minute and change to go yet. And our first intermission at a 4-2 Albert Lea advantage. Great to see Brock Scott come firing back from injury to get 2 first. He almost had the hat trick in the first period. Missed barely on that third try, but got his third and fourth goals of the season. A shorthanded goal among them. So hopefully he can continue that, and the rest of the team as well, as we had Scott with 2, Kolker got his 7th, and Casey Albius team leading 14th. Casey's got 14. Sternhagen's got 12. Brua has 13. Those 3 are the goal leader. Persig has 9 right behind them. Assist leaders, Alvey and Sternhagen had 15 each coming in. Drake has 1 tonight, and so does Casey. So they are at 16 now. And, they're in, Casey's tied for 95th in the state in goals scored. So that's pretty impressive, too. We got Morgan Goskeson, though, she's like second or third in the state for the girls in scoring goals. So it can get better, but she's having a phenomenal season scoring goals. I was going to look that up to see exactly where she sits entering tonight's game. They got her tied for fourth with 34 goals. Morgan tied with Mamie Scott. Mamie, she plays with Rockridge. And, of course, Brooklyn Malk out in Marshall leading with 57 goals. She's 19 goals ahead of second place. That's Jasmine Hovda from Roseau. And then Mamie and Morgan tied at 34th. Fourth place in the state in scoring goals. Something else. Mika Sykos was always up there, too. So we got the follow-up to Mika, for sure, and Morgan. MG, I call her. As a fight in the corner for the puck. Not an actual fight, but a struggle. And it comes popping out over here to the near side. As Albert Lee will go right to left this period, as you see on your screen. And still back behind the Red Wing goal. Steeler pulls it out of there. Centers one. It goes actually behind the goal again to the near side. Into the corner. They crash into each other. Puck comes flying out of the zone. Red Wing on the run. 2-on-3. Stop at the top of the circle and rethink it here. They're only down 2. I mean, if they score first here in this period, it's wide open here. I mean, we just started the second period. And we had a 3-goal lead. It'd be nice to see us pour on to that. We've won 8 in a row from these wingers. They haven't all been wipeouts. Earlier this year it was 5-1 at their place in the season opener for both teams. And we had 5 different guys scoring goals there. So we have almost already matched that output. But we've also doubled their output as the 2 power plays had scored on. That's both of their Red Wing goals are on power plays. And their power play is only 16% coming in. So that's an oddity, but they made it work for them. It's dumped into the Albert Lee zone. Owen Hansen had his 5 saves in that first, 3 saves in that first period because they took 5 shots and scored twice. That's a pretty good average as Sternhagen, and he mixes it up there with one of the Red Wing guys. They're going to call a Red Wing penalty or something. The Red Wing coaches are beside themselves as it goes into the corner, and as soon as Albert Lee gets a hold of it here, they'll sort it out here. Or did they not call a penalty? I thought I saw the ref's arm go up, but he's taking it down now. So apparently no penalty on that hard hit from Sternhagen and the Red Wing player. As Drew Olvey gets it in the corner, ahead to Casey Olvey. And out of the zone to the red line. And Drew Olvey with a shot. It's gloved by Flan and held on to. So the face-off to his right, actually to his left. They're doing some giveaways in the background and some raffle winners and things like that. As the face-off, Brownlee took a couple of whacks at it, and Tigers win that one. Anfinson plays it around. Persig chases it into the corner. And out in front, it's Brua with a shot that's saved by Flan. Brua still fighting for it over there in the far corner, and finally taken away from him. Zipped out of the zone. Persig tried to corral it, but couldn't, and now Red Wing's going to get a shot. It goes flying up in the air, almost at the heating system, the duct system up there. That's quite a ways up. But came back down and stayed in play. As Brua has it now. We got to get it out of the zone here with 13:30 to go here in the second period. It stands to reason we had 6 goals in the first period. We'll probably have none here in the second. Shot by Red Wing goes wide. Might have been redirected by Hansen as they're putting the pressure on now, and we have a penalty delayed coming up, and they'll call it now. as Brua is headed over to the penalty box. Well, Red Wing is 2 for 2 on the power play tonight, so we got to change that around. For Zayden, that's 20 penalty minutes now. He's second on the team to Sternhagen's 29. But Drake got 15 of those in the first game of the year against Red Wing at their place. Face off again. 3 seconds into this power play for Red Wing. Trying to kill it are Nate Herr, Drew Ulvey, Kolker, and Sternhagen. Holding was the call on Brua. Stuck in the corner there. Can be there for a little longer as far as I'm concerned. They want to get it out of the zone too, but they can't quite do that. And Red Wing trying to work something here to get back to within 1, as they have been pretty hot on the power play. Let's get another shorty here, boys. Kolker brings it into the zone. And Drake was with them, but they couldn't get anything going. That one's blocked by Drake, though, on the way past the red line. And he'll pick it up. They come the other way. He's got a head of steam going. But he's 1-on-3 right now. Passes another guy, so 1-on-2, but then loses it off of his stick. He's fighting for it again along the half wall over there. With 59 seconds left in our PK here. And Red Wing knocks it into the offensive end. Under 12 to go in the period. 47 seconds left in the power play for Red Wing. They knock it into the corner. And Drew Ulvey gives it a ride all the way down the ice. That will take it down to about 35 seconds when they start back up the other way. Another run or two at a power play goal here for Red Wing before the time expires. That one's right into the breadbasket of Owen. And he hangs on to stop the clock with 26 seconds left in the power play. 2-1 shot lead this period for Red Wing. And the face off to Owen's left, and it's knocked down the ice by Albert Lee right away. I think that was Ulvey again. So that will all but do it here with 17 seconds as they corral it. They might get a shot off here, but again, Casey Ulvey being a pest, getting in the way of it and wasting more time, and that's picked off by her, and Nate dumps it in there to kill the rest of the penalty as we are back to full strength. And finally, they did not score on the power play. They're 2 for 3. It's Casey Ulvey and Nate Hauser. Nope, it's Steeler. I saw Nate, but it's actually 18. Steeler, Brua, Casey Ulvey, Drew Ulvey, and Nate Herr out there on the ice for Albert Lee as they knock it out of their defensive area. With 10:45 to go here in the middle period. Herr sits. Brock Scott's on the ice. Gets it on the near side. Looking for a hat trick in his first game back from injury. Stops. Feeds it in the back there to Steeler. He backhands one out front, but nobody was there, and it goes down the ice for an icing on Red Wing. So we'll bring it back to their end for the face-off. Still only 2-1 shots here. Almost 7 minutes into this second period. Slowed down mightily with 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of the game. 2 by Scott. And 6 goals total in that first period, but it's slowed down quite a bit here. Here's a shot for Hauser from the point, and it was lost for a second there by Flan, but he found it and stopped play with 10:07 to go. Now 2-2 in shots. And for Hauser, he's got 2 goals and 2 assists on the season. He's got a power play goal too. Face-off, Steeler for Albert Lee in the circle. And we win that face-off momentarily. Red Wing now has it and gets it out of the zone as Balf and Marcus Finholt mix it up a little bit on the way down the ice. Albertine plays it into the zone, and the Red Wing trying to get it out of there again. They do. Up ahead for Brody Hubble, senior. But Albert Lee corrals it again. And Hauser weaves his way between a few guys and knocks it into the offensive end with 9.5 to play here in the second. Nice hard hit there by Steeler in the corner. And he ends up with the puck. He's passing it out to the top here to Brua, who goes by one guy, feeds it in. Oh, a nice try by Balf, a one-timer right out in front, but hit it too hard and went sideways, and that one hits the roof, so it's out of play. That was a shot straight up. Bounced straight down fast. 9:12 to go, 4-2 Albert Lee. Scoreless second period. And Brownlee in the face-off. I saw Enfinson out there too, along with her. No, it wasn't Enfinson, it was Drew Olvey. Got the 12 and 2 mixed up again. Well, Enfinson is out there with Olvey and her, as well as Brownlee and Persig on this trip down the ice. Uh-oh. Oh, I was going the wrong way there. I almost pulled the Jim Marshall. You old people will know what I'm talking about, going the wrong way, but it was actually Red Wing corralling it in the defensive end, and now Albert Lee with another try up front. Brownlee put one on goal, but that was saved into the corner by Flan. And boy, these pucks are flying through the air tonight. That's like the 5th time it's just gotten way up in the air. 2 of them have been called out of play by hitting the ceiling or the heating duct here. And that's quite a ways up there. As Drew Olvey knocks it into the zone, he's 1-on-3. Was able to muscle it behind the goal, and now Persig picks it up. Kolker sliding into the slot there. He's looking for a pass as it gets knocked away by the wingers. And again, I'll say it every time we face Red Wing. Why aren't their uniforms red? I don't understand why they're purple. Was it used to be Purple Wing? I don't know. Turnaround shot there for her, and that goes wide left and around the back of the goal. Sternhagen's there, and what, they say a goal? No. Albert Lee thought so, but the ref said no. And they got to drag Drake away from a fracas there, as the goaltender's just now getting up. So 7:40 to go, and a penalty on Red Wing, their first of the period, 3rd of the game. And it's on Marshall Turner, who is their 2nd place in penalty minutes. He's got 22 now. And I'd like to see us get a power play goal here. That'd be nice. We're 0 for 2 on our power play. Kolker in the face-off here on this power play with Sternhagen out there. Persig, I believe, was seen out there. Brua. Yeah, Persig's out in front of the net. Brua and Casey Olvey also out there. Casey tried to get his 2nd of the game, and he's still working on it as he goes back behind the goal. Brua picks it up out at the line and gives it over to Kolker. And he cross-ices it, and a score for Drake Sternhagen, his 13th of the season. Drake makes it 5-2. A power play goal for Drake. And he has no power play. That's his first power play goal of the year. 13 overall. And we'll see who gets the assists here officially. But I think Kolker was one of them. And Casey Olvey probably got the other one. Casey, if that's him, that's his 2nd assist to go with his goal tonight. He's piling up the points. 7:17 to go here in the second. 5-2 Albert Lee. We're up 21-7 in shots, which still is a good average for them at 2 goals on 7 shots.
Tigers, number 10, Drake Sternhagen. Assisted by number 9, Casey Olvey, and
just as I thought. Casey and Kolker get the assists there. And for Kolker, his 13th. For Casey, his second of the game, 17th of the season. Team leader in assists and points. As Red Wing now down 3 again, and we finally get a power play goal. 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. As Red Wing again trying to get it out of their defensive side, can't quite do it. And then when they do, it's knocked right back in again. Oh, and that was on target by Brua, gloved by Slon, and he keeps it in play. And that one goes all the way down to our end. As Brownlee picks it up and backhands it. Balf and Brownlee on a 2-on-2. Tyler takes it in, takes a shot. Well, that's blocked by Flon. And goes into the near corner. Amundsen chasing down over there. Brownlee's going to get to it on the far corner. And then flicked all the way down the ice by the wingers. Icing. 5:49 to play in the middle period. 5-2 Albert Lea. 23-7 in shots makes it 7-2 this period. But we had a slow start to this second period. And you got the replay on that power play goal by Drake. Nicely done, Paisley. So the 4 goals we scored in the first period helps our total. That's our weakest period of scoring. We have 16 first period goals coming into the day, or the night. 31 in the second, 22 in the third. So now we have 20 in the first. And with Drake's second period goal, that's 32 in the second and 22 in the third. See if we can add to that here tonight. Brownlee in the face-off in the Red Wing zone. And he sends it into the corner. It goes back around the other way. Red Wing has it. 5:24 to go in the second. Drew Olvey into the zone, bounces it off the wall. Now they're chasing it out by the blue line, and Persig comes away with it. He bangs it off the wall into the zone and chases it down. Well, he's a tall dude for a sophomore. He's a freshman. Oh, a score! Was that Amundsen? Might have been Evan. And if it is, it's his first of the year. It is Evan Amundsen, his first goal of the year, makes it 6-2 Albert Lea. His first goal, he's got 2 assists as well, so great job, Evan. I got to talk to him before in the pregame. I'm not taking credit for the goal, but it does happen that way sometimes. It's mostly for the girls. When I talk to the girls, they score in the game that night, but it's happened a few times for the boys. But.
Number 12, Evan Amundsen, unassisted.
Unassisted, Evan. All right. So it's 6-2. Well, we've had a power play goal, a shorthanded goal, and a first goal for Evan. And Brock Scott coming back off injury with 2 first period goals. Almost had the hat trick in the first period, but he got 2 of them to count. And Brua trying to get it out of our defensive side here with a 4-goal lead now and 4:25 left in the second. Marshall is not a great team this year record-wise. They're here Saturday for these boys at 2 o'clock on AlbertLeaLive.com. I believe they've won 8 games. Check for sure as some hard hitting in the corner here, and Brua trying to dig it out of there with 2 wingers with him. There's a whistle. And a foul, a penalty of some sort. And cruising to the box is Zayden Brua for the second time this period. Well, he's trying to catch Drake Sternhagen for the team lead in penalty minutes. He's up to now 22. Drake's at 29. Drake's been a good boy lately. He stayed out of the penalty box. But like I said, 15 of those were in that first game against Red Wings. So
Zayden Brua, 2 minutes for high sticking.
here comes Drake Sternhagen as he flies into the zone. He's got a man with him. That was Brock Scott looking for a hat trick. And now on defense, knocked away by Scott. Got his stick in the way of that one. Now he's forechecking and trying to take it away and get a breakaway. And Herr has it now. Nate ricochets one off the far wall and out of the zone. Yeah, our opponent on Saturday at 2 is Marshall. They are 5-13 on the year. I'm not saying they can't beat us, but I would say that we have the odds-on favorite there. Kolker goes coast to coast behind the goal, trying to look for somebody to pass to or maybe take a shot, but never doesn't do either one. He's actually going to take it all the way back to the defensive end again and then fire it in as Sternhagen chases. And back to the blue line. Or no, it's I was fooled there. It's now to the blue line as Red Wing gets it out of the zone. With 38 seconds left in the power play. Brua in the box. It's been mostly in the Red Wing end here for this power play. As the Red Wing power plays have been a little different this period than last, although here's a try that goes up into the netting with 18 seconds left in the power play and 2:19 left in the period. Balf comes back out, as does Steeler, with Herr and Drew Ulvey, the 4 penalty killers here for 18 seconds anyway. And then we'll see if Brua stays on the ice when he comes out of the box or makes a beeline for the bench. Steeler in the face-off to the right of Hansen. And it's Ethan who tries to smack it out of there, but keeps getting it blocked. A shot from the top of the circle, and then it's knocked away. And that's going to do it. They kill another penalty. It's Red Wings 2 for 4 now on their power plays. We're 1 for 2. And as Brua stays on the ice out of the penalty box, Nate Hauser has it. It gets knocked back to Brua. Zayden sends it ahead to Hauser into the zone. Takes a shot. Saved by Flan. And he stops the clock with 1:39 to go. 6-2. We had a 16-5 advantage in shots in that first period. And here in the second, it's 9-4 Albert Lea in shots. And 2-0 in goals as we're up now by 4. Comfortable lead. But let's keep it going, though. Let's pour it on. Got tomorrow to rest. As Brua brings it back in to the zone. And I have a check and see if I got a... Oh, yeah. Albert Lea girls are up 10-1. Doesn't say what time. It doesn't really matter. I think they're going to secure another win, as they've had a couple of easy ones. I know Red Wings girls are down a little bit this year, and so taking advantage of that, pad the stats a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. We got a minute left in the second. As Red Wing plays it back to Hansen, he swipes it over to Persig, who doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Red Wing hangs in there, and they turn and fire one in with 43 seconds left in the period. So, Paisley got both goals on replay, huh? No, okay, well, that's good. You're learning. Oh, in front, Hansen had a little trouble with it the first time, but he saw it and jumped on it to stop the clock with 28.1 left. Yeah, the girls had an easy time with Red Wing, or with South Central, 13-0 up there at Faribault on Tuesday, and now 10-1. It's actually looks like a final 10-1 against Red Wing. It doesn't say there's it is in progress. Okay. It's not a final. They're probably right around the same time. They were both supposed to start about 7:15. Kolker with 12 seconds left, steaming into the zone. He's got Casey Ulvey with him, and he loses control of that one. Here comes Red Wing with 4 seconds left. Casey Ulvey has the last hit, and the period ends. It's 6-2. Good guys. Come back, look at the 2 goals here in the second period, and talk about all kinds of stuff when we continue on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at ServiceMaster by Ayat. ServiceMaster has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeeLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeeLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeeLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
here at the Roy. Second intermission. It's 6-2 Albert Lea. As we had a 4-2 score after one, but the second period started slowly. I don't think we got more than one or two shots in the first 10 minutes of that second period, but finally we broke through, and Drake Sternhagen hits a power play goal with 7:17 left. It was his 13th goal of the season. And gives it over to Kolker, and he cross ices it, and a score for Drake Sternhagen, his 13th of the season. Shake and bake Sternhagen got on his 13th of the season, and on a power play nonetheless. His first power play goal of the year. He was assisted by Casey Olvey, his 17th, and Jacob Kolker, his 13th helper of the year. And then Evan Amundsen got his first of the season. He bangs it off the wall into the zone and chases it down. He's a tall dude for a sophomore. He's a freshman. Oh, a score! Was that Amundsen? Might have been Evan. And it did end up being Evan Amundsen with his first of the season, and unassisted, too, to make it 6-2 Albert Lea. 3 penalties in the period, 2 on Zayden Brewer. But they went 0 for 2 that period on the power play to make it 2 for 4 in the game for Red Wing. Marshall Turner, the only penalty on Red Wing in the second period, and we scored on that one to make ours power play at 1 for 2 on the night. 25-13 in shots. That means 9-8 Albert Lea edge in shots in the second period, following the 16-5 edge in that first period. But there's your numbers, and we got to add to this third period goal total. We've scored 22. After the 4 in the first period today, we have 20 first period goals this year. The 2 here in the second period give us 33, by far our best period scoring wise, and then we have 22 in the third. So if we can get a few more there, that'd be nice. And we are actually in overtime. We're down 1-0. Can't remember who beat us in overtime, but we had the one game, and we're still 20 goals ahead of the given up goals, so doing good. We're 10-7 and 5th place in the Big Nine, which is upper half, which is where they like to be. And I think we're a 4 seed now if they were to vote for the sections, but of course there's still plenty to go here with 8 games. And but a 4 seed would get you a home game for the first round of the playoffs, and we'll hope that happens for us. And we could still use a playoff sponsor. It's very expensive for streamers like us they charge us a lot. You wouldn't believe the average price of games that we get charged. It's $800, man. That's average. Anyway, so we need somebody to step up and help us out with that, but we would give you plenty of publicity and exposure if you were to do that. So here, about 5 minutes to go till the third period. Zamboni's doing its thing, and we'll take another break and be back with the third period here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
It's the simplest expression. Smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on albertlealive.com.
We've had a little bit of everything here tonight here at the Roy. 6-2 after 2. Albert Lea hits the ice. They're ready to go. Did Red Wing go home? I don't know. They haven't come out yet for this third period. Brock Scott, the big star tonight, coming off injury. He got the first goal early in the game, even strength. And then he got a shorthanded goal, our third one of the game. Between those, Jacob Kolker scored an even strengther. And then Casey Alvey got an even strength goal, and it was 4-2 after one. Drake Sternhagen got his 13th of the season, his first on a power play, though, of the season, and it was 5-2. And then 6-2 ever. Evan Anfinson got his first of the season. And then Red Wing comes in with a 16% power play. They score on their first two power plays, and then don't on the next two, so they're back to 50% there, but that's going to raise their average up quite a bit. And we had a 25% power play. We missed on our first two power plays, but got one on the Sternhagen goal to make it 1 for 2 on the night. Shots, 16-5 Albert Lea after 1, 9-8 in the second period gives us a 25-13 lead in shots. I think they went home. Oh, here they come, finally. Can't believe they got a big chewing out. I mean, they're not having the greatest year. They were 8-8 coming in. And we outscored them 2-0 in that second period. Let's keep that going and not let them get back into this. And again, we talked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Hockey Day Albert Lea. And I know it's going to be cold, but you know what? It's warmer in here than it is outside. So come on down and have some fun with all-day wall-to-wall hockey, both Saturday and Sunday, starting at like 8 in the morning on Saturday and 10 in the morning on Sunday, and it's all ages. We have the doubleheader Saturday here on LEAlive.com, 2 o'clock for the boys against Marshall, and 6 o'clock for the girls against Minnesota River. And it should be pretty good chance for the boys to win again because Marshall's down. Like I said, they're only 5 wins on the year, but Minnesota River is a little better for the girls. I think they have 15 wins. So that one could be a Donnybrook here at the Roy. I'm just checking right now to see what their record is. Because the girls for Albert Lea are winning. Last I heard, 10-0 at Red Wing tonight. As it's 10-1, I guess. The Wingers 2-16 for their girls team, and only 3 games left for the girls after tonight. And Minnesota River comes in here Saturday, 17-5-1. So pretty stout opponent from up there in Le Sueur. Some St. Peter kids and Le Center, I think, and probably Henderson. 13-7. Girls are now 14-7. And that'll be a good one at 6 o'clock Saturday here on LEAlive.com. But the doubleheader, looking forward to that. As Hockey Day Albert Lea, don't want to miss it. Everybody be here talking about you, so you might as well show up. It's 45 seconds into this third period. And back and forth it goes. Albert Lea with the offensive right now. Brock Scott out there with, here's ball. Flicks one backhanded. It goes high over the goal, and for some reason they stopped play. That didn't go out of play, but I see the net came off a little bit. Not much, but enough, I guess. 16:01 to play. It's 6-2 Albert Lea as everybody changes lines here, and we've got Drew Olvey and Nate Herr defensively for Albert Lea with Drake Sternhagen, Jacob Kolker, and Casey Olvey on the line. Sternhagen in the draw here, and they call a whistle right after it. Somebody went too early. And we'll try it again. Drake in the face-off here to the left of their goaltender, and it's won by the Tigers, and Kolker turns and fires, but that hit traffic out front, went in a near corner. Drake's got it now. Sets it out to Drew Olvey, and it's behind the goalie. Oh, that thing just about went in. Oh, my gosh. That was close. It was wobbling in the blue of the crease there, and it just missed going in that near corner. And Drew was looking for goal number 4, but it didn't happen. As Kolker keeps it alive in the offensive zone, but now Red Wing takes it away. Back the other way, and it bounces into Hansen, but he can't corral it. Still loose. Owen with 13 saves and 15 opportunities tonight. His usual solid self. Those 2 power play goals. One was from the far side circle. And I don't remember what the first one was. I can't remember seeing it in my mind's eye. And of course, we don't have recorded proof because Paisley didn't get the replay. But that's all right. As sent in again and out of the zone now by Red Wing. And that'll be icing actually on the Wingers. Bring it back for a face-off to their goalie's left. 14:44 to go. Red Wing with a 2-0 shot lead this period. Hauser. Brownlee's in the face-off with Hauser out there and Brua, Anfinson, and Persig on the ice for the Tigers. As they get everybody involved in the game tonight with a big 4-goal lead. Brua ahead of everybody. Puts a shot in there, went wide left. Bounces off the back wall. Kept alive by Anfinson, but knocked out of there by the Wingers. Just as far back as Hauser at the blue line. And then Brownlee dumps it in there, and Persig was tripped up trying to get to it, and no penalty called. As Again, the Tigers gathering it up in the defensive end and then making a charge into the O ice with Persig. He was putting some speed on there as Flan was just trying to put a glove on it, and Persig tried to get there before he did, but couldn't quite get there in time. Her and Drew Ulvey on defense with Steeler, Balf, and Scott on a line here for the Tigers. Steeler in the face-off and wins the draw. Oops, a whiff by Drew Ulvey on the shot, and Red Wing takes it out of the zone. I hate when that happens. Come up empty on a shot. And it goes cross ice to the far side. They have one-timer out there, and that's blocked by stick to side by Hansen. And a whistle. Did the net come loose? Must have. Nope. So they'll fix that, and we'll have a face-off. 13:35 to go. To Hansen's left. Steeler in this face-off and controlled by Red Wing early on, but then Albert Lee takes it away, and off they go with Drew Ulvey feeding Balf into the zone, and that gets blocked. He was trying to pass it back to Drew, but it was blocked and held in by Ulvey. As Scott had a piece of that one, but it got knocked away from him and out of the zone. So Brock Scott out there with Balf and Steeler on the line with her and Drew Ulvey on defense for our Tigers. Down to 13 minutes to go in this one. 4-goal lead as Red Wing brings it into the zone. That's blocked out front. Steeler, I think, got his stick on that one. Sternhagen goes face first into the wall, and luckily he's all right. He picks his stick up and comes back to the... Nope, now he's going to skate over to the bench, but he stays on the ice. He's got it now on the near side, and he tries to pass it across to Steeler, but that got knocked away. Tigers on the attack, dump it in. Sternhagen chases after it. There's a little forechecking there, but Red Wing able to get it out of the zone. And they take it away deep in the zone, back behind the goal, trying to work something and get back into this thing, down 6-2. But the defense right there, and they take it away from him. Hauser. Yeah, he got it knocked away, but he still has control of it. He gets it up to Casey Ulvey, who forwards it up to Kolker. He looks behind him, see who he's got. Drake Sternhagen right there. Sends one across ice through the crease as Hauser has it. And he and Sternhagen play catch there behind the goal. Nice little dipsy-do behind the back there by Hauser. That was pretty fancy. Pass. Casey Ulvey, one-timer from top of the circle, and that's stopped by Flan and stops the clock with 11:36 to go. Scoreless third period. No, you don't have to do that. You just have to slide them. Oh. All right. We're working on the scoreboard. Get that back on here. But in the meantime, Albert Lee putting some pressure on out front. The shot goes wide right into the near corner. And Brua still keeps it alive with Persig right beside him. Persig's shot from out front is blocked. Flan got a couple of saves there, but they get it out of the zone, and Anfinson chasing it down for Albert Lee. With about 11 minutes left. Overlay there. There we go. Scoreboard's back on your screen with 11:06 to go and a stoppage. It's 29-16 in shots. That means 4-3 in favor of Albert Lee here in the third. We do have a penalty now on Red Wing. And it's number 42, Rocco Doyle in the box for 2 minutes. This is our fourth power play. We've scored on one of them.
Doyle, 2 minutes for hooking.
thought she said hugging at first, but it was hooking. And that hits the back wall and bounces all the way down the ice. Already chasing it down here with 1:35 to go in their power play. Sternhagen got a power play goal in the second. See if we can get another one here. Hauser takes it coast to coast and then camps out near corner. Gets it out to Drew Olvey. Sends one in. It goes into the far corner. Now it's Balf with a shot from out top. Brock Scott trying to get his hattie. Still loose out in front. The goalie's on his butt. And Drew Olvey takes a shot, and that's blocked by Flom. Into the far corner. Brock is working it, man. He wants that hat trick. Everybody wants him to get it, too. That's especially his dad, Phil. Saw him a couple times here at the game. It's Red Wing now in the Albert Lee zone. Shot from the top of the circle, far side, goes into the corner, and a whistle stops play with 9:45 to go. 40 seconds left in our power play. We need to get it on the other side of the rink here, but the faceoff is going to be to the right of Hansen with, like I said, 40 seconds left to get a power play, but Red Wing taking their time, putting people on the ice here. It's not a timeout, fellas. Get some guys out there. Oh, we do have a penalty on us. Man, I'm missing a lot. Balf goes to the box. And now it's even strength 4-on-4. As Balf he hooked himself there to get in the box. And he has his second penalty of the season. So for 21 seconds, it'll be even strength, and then we'll have go on the penalty kill for about 1:21. Still trying to work one in there. Brua takes a shot. That's knocked aside by Flan. 5 seconds left in the Red Wing penalty, as now they're back to full strength, and they have a power play for still 1:15, but we've got the puck. And Hauser weaves his way through some traffic out in front of the goal, but couldn't put a shot in, or even on goal. Drake Sternhagen fighting for it, still held in by Kolker. Now over to the near side. And Brua, as well as Hauser, digging for it along the half wall near side. It's wasting time anyway in the Red Wing power play, and it's in their defensive side, so it's all good. Sternhagen goes over there, see if he can help out. Pops free, and Drake's chasing it down. He'll get to it first. A couple of guys out of the zone. It's a 4-on-4, 3-on-4 basically for Albert Lee, because we only got 4 guys out there. Kolker, the fourth one, he's in there now, breezes through a few guys and tries to get a shot, but can't. 24 seconds left in the Red Wing power play. So our power play is now 1 for 4. And theirs is about to expire as Kolker takes it 1-on-3 into the offensive end. 4 seconds left for Red Wing. And now even strength, and they are 2 for 5 on their power play. So even strength with 7:39 to play, and that one goes up into the netting and out of play. Stops the clock at 7:35. 6-2, no goals this period. About 9.5 minutes in. Steeler, Scott, Drew Olvey, Nate Herr, Tyler Balf on the ice right now for the Tigers. In the Red Wing zone. Face off to the goalie's left as Steeler lost it off his stick to Red Wing, but then it was played backwards and held in for a while. Scott is doing his normal forechecking and trying to steal one away and get his hat trick. I think he's knocked to the ice for his trouble. And the icing will bring it back for another try here in the Red Wing zone. 7:18 to play. as Red Wing brings it in. Shot goes wide and all the way back out to the blue line. And then Drew Olvey blocks one out front. And up through the back of the Red Wing goal and held in by Drew. He gets knocked off the puck there and it floats out of the zone. So Herr and Balf play catch with it. Now goes all the way back, and Drew Olvey's got to rescue it in the far corner. Albert Lee on the charge again, get to the red line. It's taken away and knocked back in by Red Wing, but they're not putting any effort into offense here, which is what they need. They're down 4 goals with 6:13 to go. But that's fine. We'll let them not play offense. As Anfinson gets a hold of it, gets it ahead to Balf. Those are the 2 guys I talked to pregame tonight. As Anfinson has a goal, his first of the season. Let's get Tyler with a goal here. I think he's got an assist on the night, yeah. Anyway, the play continues into the Red Wing zone as Brua and looks like Steeler fighting for it in the corner there, and it pops loose out to the blue line, held in by Anfinson for a minute, but Red Wing takes it away. 5.5 to play. And the turn and fire goes wide and into the near corner for Red Wing. And now it's tall Mr. Persig. Fletcher, 1-on-3, gets by everybody, and he put it in! What a beautiful job by Persig. Wow, unassisted. That's his 10th of the season. Way to go, Fletch! Makes it 7-2. An even strength goal, and he's got double figures in his freshman year. He's also got 8 assists, unless he had an assist here today. There's so many goals I can't read my own writing that fast. But 7-2.
Number 6, Fletcher Persig, unassisted.
Just as I thought. Now Hansen in a scrum there. He reaches out and stops the puck, and then there's some pushing and shoving associated with that. Nothing too serious. 7-2. If we get another one here, then it's running time, but we only have 4:54 to go, so it'll be over before you know it. I'm reaching out for a final on the girls' game to Nikki Austinson, but haven't heard back from her. It was 10-1 girls. Let me see. They had a partial score on their team page. As I can access that. There's a shot from between the circles that Hansen was all over. Nate Hurt lost his stick, picks it up, and then bumps elbows with their number 4, Grayson Redfield. And a 10-1 final from Red Wing for the girls. 10-1, they win. Their second big wipeout in a row. As they will come home and face a tough Minnesota River squad. 6 o'clock on Saturday here on AlbertLeeLive.com. 2 o'clock for the boys against Marshall. Albert Lee hockey weekend continues. They call it Hockey Day, but it's 2+ days of wall-to-wall hockey here on the only sheet of ice we have right now at the Roy. Plus food truck and all kinds of food inside, outside, raffles, lots of money being handed out. So get in on all the fun here. It's going to be warmer here than outside, so you might as well stop on by. 3:44 to go, 7-2 Albert Lee. And the puck is loose in the near corner. And they finally get it out of the zone, and then Red Wing knocks it back in with 3:30 to go. But they're not putting any pressure on us. So we're kind of taking our time getting it out of the zone, and then we go down and try and get extra goals as here comes Hauser. That's the third or fourth time he's gone coast to coast. He's got speed. That Ethan Hauser, one of our, what do we have, 3 Ethans on the team? Yeah, Ethan Steeler, Ethan Brownlee, and Ethan Hauser. It's a run on Ethan's. Kolker has it over in the far corner now, and he gets it knocked away, but Brua holds it in. And it's a shot by Hauser. That was blocked out front. Casey Ulvey rescues it at the red line. Kolker's got it. Oh, they're going to call it offside there. Face off in the Albert Lee zone. 2:43 to play. It's a matter of time now with a 5-goal lead. 35-20 in shots. So here in this third period, 10-7, Albert Lee advantage in shots. Back to play here, and not sure who scored all their goals on that 10-1 win for the girls, but we'll find out soon enough. Maybe they got a record of it here. They put the score on the team page as it was happening. That's rare. Well, they do have scoring summary for the girls, so we'll give you that here before we leave the air as well. As a stoppage now with 2:13 to play. And a cross check is called that will put somebody in the box, but nobody's going over there. It's Brock Scott. His second penalty of the night. And so a late game power play with 2:13 left in the game. 2-minute penalty against Scott puts Red Wing on the power play for the 8th time tonight. Or no, 6th time. They're 2 for 5.
Assessed to Albert Lee's number 11, Brock Scott. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
And play continues in the Albert Lee defensive zone, but that's flipped all the way down the ice by number 5. And I don't have a number 5. That's Blair Blake from the, he played in the JV game. He's a senior. He's out there, number 5 for Albert Lee, and he's got it right now. He puts it right back to the end wall. And chases it down. Seth Scholl was out there, number 15 right there, putting some forechecking on the Red Wing guys. As well as Hauser, Brua on the ice as well. Those are the 4 that are out there. Trying to kill this penalty off with minute 14 left. And then another 12 seconds after the penalty expires for the game. As Haley Austinson had a shorthanded goal for the first goal for the Albert Lee girls. Morgan Goskuson got one. Second goal of the night. The Red Wings goal was in that first period too, Peyton Nelson, but then it was all Albert Lee. Morgan got another one. Morgan and Haley both had 2 in the first period, and it was 4-1 after 1 for the girls. Kaylee Henderson scored in the second period and put them up 5-1, and then Morgan got her hattie to make it 6-1. Haley got a hat trick in the second period, scoring a goal with even strength to make it 7-1. Amara Vantavong got a goal. That might have been her first of the year, 8-1. Good job, Amara. Callie Noble scored even strength goal in that second period to make it 9-1. And then Brooklyn Hullapeter got a goal as well. The 10th goal of the day for Albert Lee. There was no score in that third period as it was running time by then, halfway through the second probably. So there you go. Morgan another hat trick. And Haley got a hat trick. Amara got her first, I believe, and Brooklyn as well. So great job, girls. 10-1 in Red Wing. They're on their way home as 36 seconds left in this one. A little more pressure here on the power play for Red Wing with 18 seconds left in it. Amundsen was trying to lay on the puck there, but they got one. That one slipped in on the near side there, and it's 7-3. But very too much, or too little too late, I guess. It's the way that goes. Scored by Grayson Redfield. It's his 7th of the season. And a power play goal from them. Means they went 3 for 6 in the power play. A 16% power play goes 50% in this game. I'm going to have to work on that power play D. But 18 seconds left in the game here. 7-3, Albert Lea. As Red Wing takes another swipe for a goal there, but misses. And with under 10 seconds, last 5 seconds playing out here at the Roy in a 7-3 Albert Lea win. And so we'll take the Service Master cleanup break and be back to wrap things up here from Roy Nystrom Arena on AlbertLeaLive.com.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeaLive.com.
So we're back here at the Roy with players all over the place. They will kneel there at center ice and do their thing. 7-2 is the final here for the good. No, 7-3. I guess they got their third one, that late one. Let's go through the third period. Goes. There was only one each. Fletcher Persig scored even strength. Fletcher 1-on-3 gets by everybody, and he put it in. What a beautiful job by Persig. He went a long way there. He weaved his way through 3 defenders and got the 7th goal for Albert Lea, 7-2 at that point. And then Grayson Redfield got a power play goal to wrap up the scoring for Red Wing. This one, a little more pressure here on that power play for Red Wing with 18 seconds left in it. Amundsen was trying to lay on the puck there, but they got one. That one slipped in on the near side there, and it was 7-2 was the final there. And so, 2 for Brock Scott. Casey Ulvey got a goal. Jacob Kolker scoring. Drake Sternhagen on a power play. Actually, one of the 2 Scott goals was a shorty. And Evan Amundsen got his first of the season. And Fletcher Persig getting the 7th goal of the night. So a pretty good performance here for the boys. Girls winning 10-1 in Red Wing, so doubleheader win there. And then speaking of doubleheaders, we'll have that for you Saturday. You can, we'll have it for you Saturday here at the Roy. 2 o'clock is the boys game first against Marshall, and then 6 o'clock for the girls. They'll have a JV girl game between the 2 games, the varsity games, but we'll have those varsity games for you. The girls will be playing Minnesota River. That's going to be a big one. That's 2 really fine teams going at it. About a 15-win team for Minnesota River and a 14-win team, I think, for the Albert Lea girls. So it'll be a good one here at the Roy on Saturday as a weekend-long hockey weekend Albert Lea going on with all kinds of good stuff for the whole family. Bring them on all out here and warm up inside, because it'll be one of those rare weekends where it's warmer in here than it is outside, like it is right now. I mean, last time I looked, it was, now it's 11 below. Feels like 30-something below. It's hopefully my car starts there. We'll find out in a few minutes, I guess. We'll wrap it up from here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks again to all of our great sponsors. Thanks to Paisley and Farron for working with me here. And we will talk to you again on Saturday at about 1:30 or so for the pregame here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained? Call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertleelive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.